the inaugural, first ever 2023 Knucklehead Championship goes.
Good morning, fishing fam. Gramps here, Hickman Outdoors. Today, day that we've been waiting for all season long. That's right, the Knucklehead Bass Fishing Series Championship, or as it's properly known, the Hero Cup, here on Veterans Day down in northern Alabama, Huntsville, Guntersville areas, Lake Guntersville, Lake Wheeler in play. Everybody fished hard all season long to make the various teams, and today is the day. Yesterday was the fan fish-off, where 14 competitors who didn't make teams or came down here just to be with everybody hopped in the last-minute tournament, went out on the water in tough conditions, raining in the morning, slow all day, had to put their best 5 fish on the board, and the top 5 finishers made the final entry into the Knucklehead Bass Fishing Series. And none other than Mrs. K-Ro Ferg, everybody's fan favorite in there, made the team. So she and Jay are over here loading up, getting ready. We're about 15 minutes from lining in. Jeremy's here at the ramp with us. Caro's here at the ramp with us. Jeremy had to run back to the B&B and find his phone because, you know, we always got to forget something. It's the way it goes. But today, we're going to have a good time. We're all going to try to catch a big fish. Whatever happens, happens, of course. I'm only trying to find a dink and then a PB. But we'll see how it goes. You just never know with fishing. That's why we call it fishing and not catching. So enough of the yapping. I'm going to get pushed off. Got to kind of get set up, get the lay of the land. We still got 15 minutes till lines in. About half an hour until first light. But yeah, we're going to try to find some fish today. So follow along. This should be a fun one. And tonight is going to be even better because, again, we all gather together, celebrate our veterans, award the winners. But, again, the most important part, hang out with our fishing fam. We got all kinds of folks here. Teams from John, the Creek Fishing Adventures, Wendell Fishing, Chad Hoover Fishing, Gene Jensen, the Fluke Master, the Bearded Dad, the Averagely Aggressive Anglers both have teams. It's going to be a blast. Can't wait for tonight. But first, we get to go fish and try to hunt for a monster. Let's go.
Freedom Squad! 18 1/4 on the frog.
That's how you start the morning. Is that on your frog? Yeah. Yep, there we go. I'm just gonna circle the riprap and the rocks and then head out to the bridge. I think I'll be back this way if the sun comes back up, and then I'll hit the docks with you. But since the wind direction is the way it is right now, blowing into that bridge, it'd be a good idea to be there. I'll just zoom down it quick, and then you clean it up and smack another big one.
I'm just gonna throw the frog. I thought it might work, but
Yep.
that frog came in where you can see the bottom right there.
Wow, they're sitting that shallow.
And it was a humpback. And what that tells me, I got that one back there between the boathouses. I could see the bottom.
Okay.
So what I thought they were out there in the 2 to 3 foot range, and dude, he's a humpback.
Got you. Okay.
18
Right up on the right up on the edge of it, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
But I just couldn't get Alex's fish out of my mind. I thought, because think about it, it's no different than a buzz bait. It's just a lot less.
Oh yeah.
Because that's how I fish it. You know?
It's like a more weedless buzzbait, you know.
Yeah, these are, and that's why I like them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have a collection of these. Because just making all the beautiful noises we like to make. Hey, you got the first big on the board. That's what matters. Because if we can all get 18s or better, bro, we are in good shape.
There we go. Yes, Lord. Yeah. Damn, that was a small bite. Look how big that is, bro. Back of the mouth. It's a 19. Is it? Well, 18 and a half.
Let's go! On the juice, baby, on the juice. All right, on the board, let's go. Get the camera out here where y'all can see the action. On the board, Jeremy started today with the frog fish, the spro flapping frog. 18, I think he said 18 and a quarter. I just caught one on the same juice that I caught him on the last day when I needed some fish. There we go. On the 6 Cents Crush 100X, the chartreuse black back. This water's got a slight stain to it, and these fish love that color for some reason. Didn't get any bites on the frog early, didn't get any bites on the jackhammer. Picked up this bad boy, and I've got me an 18 on the board. All right, release video, the 18-incher. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sandman03 says, how does this tournament work, big fish?
5 people on a team. Each person can submit 1 big fish. Yeah. Nope. This way. In the bag.
Stag_Frosty says, ooh.
Each person can submit 1 big fish.
Kayak Crazy Fish 76 says, let's go. C-Die 1011 says, let's go.
That's that 1 big fish we needed. 1 big and we needed. Got some battle scars on them too.
Mrs. 05 says, let's go, boy.
So you guys go 18 and a half. I'm gonna take 1 more picture.
All right, Team Gramps is off to a good start. 4 of us with 18s. Poor Liz lost a 19 plus at the boat, didn't have her net. Long way ahead of us. We're sitting in 2nd place right now. Fluke Masters team's got 5 on the board. We got 4 18s. We're sitting in good shape. Now we can start hunting tanks. Hunting the big ones. Because 4 18s on the board is a really good start. We get that 5th fish limit, and then we start working our way up, catching biggers. See what happens. But I'm making a move over to one of my spots from the championship. Spend some time over here and then go back where Jeremy and I caught some bigger ones. He's already back there working, and I'm gonna go hit this other bridge first, and then yeah, we'll be back there. We'll be back there working the other spots. Feeling good, feeling good. Good to have fish on the board. I've caught another 15, but you know, we just need biggers now, bigger than 18. Let's go, upgrades, upgrades, upgrades. So for the last couple of years, I've been using a Dobbins Caden 735 CB for crankbaits, and absolutely loved it. I mean, for me, it's one of the best values out there. You can often get them for up to 20 to 30% off during the sales at American Legacy Fishing. If you're a veteran or first responder, Dobbins offers a 30% discount straight from their store. And I really enjoyed that rod, but since I've been working with American Legacy for the last couple of years, I've slowly been working my way into the G Loomis line. And again, another great warranty, because Dobbins, hands down, their warranty is super hard to beat, and Loomis is right there with them. But of course, since Loomis is made here in the U.S., I kind of lean that way, you know, a lot too, even though they're owned by Shimano. But as I've partnered with American Legacy and I've started playing more with the Loomis line, matched up with my Shimano reels, I've really come to love the Loomis. But you know, everybody hears about NRX Plus, and yeah, that's the super high end, you know, some of their best quality work. But I'll tell you what, the IMX Pro series, I have absolutely fallen in love with. And so I am out here throwing this IMX Pro crankbait rod, and this is the 843 CBR, and man, it's limber, it's powerful, it's light, and I'm absolutely in love with this one. And I actually tried one of the crankbait rods, the GCX, and I didn't really care for it because I thought the handle was too short. You know, I often use two hands when I cast, especially when I'm flinging crankbaits. You know, everybody who follows this channel knows that I really throw a jackhammer a whole lot, but in some situations, and today kind of being one of them with a little bit of stain on the water like this, I find this 6 Sense, again, I always seem to say it, the 6 Sense 100X Crush, or 100 Crush X, or whatever it is, but the chartreuse and black back, man, it just gets the fish. It gets their attention, they smack it, and them hooks, super sticky, and you know, they get it done. And this crankbait saved my ass in the KBF Championships a few weeks ago. You know, I'd gone through most of the day with only 2 fish that I caught early on a jackhammer, just couldn't get bit. And later on in the afternoon, when the fish kind of turned on, I tied this crankbait on and smacked 4 fish, 3 of them to get my limit. It was like a 13 to say, I had 2 14 somethings from the morning, and then in the afternoon after I tied this on, I caught like a 13, a 17, and then a 20 and a half, and then with probably a half an hour ago, I culled that 13 out with a 16 and a half, and all on this crankbait, all in a couple hours. And yeah, you talk about a confidence booster. But they smacked it, and them hooks had them. So I'm gonna work this riprap back and forth, because these fish will push up and load up. There's a spot in here somewhere where it's like halfway down that we caught fish. I caught fish off of it, and Matt caught fish off of it. Both days. I think I had an 18 one day and a 19 the next. And so I'm gonna keep working this area. I'll just go back and forth, and I'll bang this crankbait, you know, here in the shallower water where it's like 3 to 5 feet, and then I'll back out where it's like 7 to 9, and then drop that jackhammer down deeper. And I have a deeper diving 6 Sense crankbait. I might even tie it on and give it a shot too. But now that I've got an 18 on the board, I'm obviously hunting for a bigger one. But yeah, if we can catch a bass pushing pushing other fish up against these rocks to feed. You know, if I can find a 19 or up, hey, even better. But I think I'll do this for a bit where I just go back and forth between the crankbait and the jackhammer. And we'll do that for a little while. And if we don't pick up an upgrade, we're gonna go back into the cove where Jeremy's at and work some docks. Because that's the area where the bridge back where he's at's where he caught his 20 3/4. And then there's a dock back there that I caught a 20 1/2 off of, which is, you know, really what we need. And number 3 for days, a little dank. Going the other direction. Need to go bigger. Let's go. All right, at some point they got to stop getting smaller, right? Every fish since my first has gotten smaller. All right, now we're going the other way. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. So my fish isn't in there. Is that what you're saying?
I haven't seen it yet, but I mean, you've got it. So even it lines out, we can meet up and make sure it gets submitted.
Yeah, but I lost like a 1920.
It don't matter. We're
no net, man. No fucking net. I keep forgetting net.
It's okay. Don't sweat that. We got all day, and with your fish, we're going to be in the lead anyway. It's tough for everybody. We've got an 18-inch average right now with the 4 of us, and then with your 15, that's going to put us in the lead. And then any upgrade we get after that's just going to be juice.
I feel bad, man. There was such a good fish.
You're going to catch a bigger one.
Off the rip, I hit it. I was like, oh, look at these mofos heading for these docks, and I just jacked this motherfucker right here. and I'm like, don't come off. Came off.
Yeah, chatterbait. You know how it is.
I know how it is. That's why I'm like, I can't believe I forgot net again. I'm not used to bringing a net.
Yeah.
I have to checklist, a physical one, that I have to check it off.
Yep, I feel you there. But
so
yeah.
I'm headed to get it. I hope that's okay with you guys.
No, 100%. I would have told you to do that earlier. Like we said, we got an hour after lines out to get them uploaded, so we'll get it worked out. We're okay. We're only minutes away from each other. We'll get it figured out.
Fantastic.
But we know that you have the fish and you got a good photo, so that's all that matters.
It is a good photo.
Yep. So that's perfect. That's all. That's all that matters. Get your net and catch a bigger one.
All right. Yes, sir.
You got it, girl. Keep going. We know that we're in the lead, but nobody else does, so that's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Cool beans.
Because if we got a limit, and then every upgrade after this is just money in the bank. But the limit is the key thing, and you've already shown that we've got it. So yeah, we're good now. Now we can just fish.
Yeah, I've caught like 5 fish, but I didn't even think to measure them because they weren't bigger than the 15.75.
Yep. Oh, I feel you. Mine have gotten progressively smaller. I've got 5. It went 5, 15, 12, 8, 7.
Yeah, the fight seems to be getting tougher.
But I'll tell you what, my last 3 are dragging that speed zoom worm, so I'm now a fan.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm just pulling it through this grass, and they're killing it. So I get a feeling I'm going to get a tank on this thing.
Fantastic.
So,
get a tank.
Hell yeah, let's go. Keep going, girl. We got this.
All right, sounds good.
All right, bye.
Later. Bye.
Out here with the fan favorite, Miss Caro Ferg, made her way in through the fan fish off to the Hero Cup. She's like, I don't need to spend 4 months fishing all that too. I'll just come down here and smack them when I need them. And she did. It's cold. It's a slow bite, but she's out here and we're having a good time. And this is all what it's really about, folks. Spending time on the water with your friends, getting to meet the people that we've known forever online. Oh, I think one just jumped behind Jeremy. I think we need to go over there and cast one and and catch went off of his back end because something was jumping over there. Yeah, it's been kind of slowish. Oh, Liz got hers to upload, so Team Gramps is in the lead. As long as I stay ahead of Chad and Gene. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's their job. You're the fan fave, so that's all that matters. You're the story of the whole weekend. Just getting here, baby. Woo! I know he had to have a big grin on his face when everybody was screaming for you last night. She's the fan fave. I mean, the funny thing about it is, like, of all of the tubers that are here, you're in everybody's lives, like, all the time. You know, you are the fan fave faux show. Liz got her fish posted, bro. We're sitting at 89 as a team. Yeah, Jeremy caught his on a frog. I couldn't get one to bite a frog. I think Antoine and Alex both caught theirs on frogs. Liz is sick and kicking herself. She lost a 19 at the boat because she forgot her net. She's on her way back to the car to get her net. There's nothing. So I caught the one, and then I went out to that flats, caught one on the chatterbait. I went out to the bridge. I can't even cast because the wind is blowing all the grass into it. So it's like salad bowl, but I went down and back and just no bites. I was marking fish, but I just couldn't. I dropped a jig through the stuff, but I don't know what they were, but nothing biting. And then I caught 3 through the weeds over there, dragging that worm through it.
2 hours later.
So it's around 11 o'clock, and I've been fishing docks all morning long, and skipped it under this bad boy, and boom, I felt something bigger than I've ever felt on the end of my line before. And so I started backing out, which I love with my Bonafide PB127. Anytime I catch a fish, I want to get them out and away from the docks. I've lost probably 3 or 4 fish this morning because I'll catch them back onto the docks and they go left and right and they'll break me off. But as soon as this thing jumped, I was like, holy crap, this is my personal best. I know it. Since I traveled down from Ohio, which is a 10-hour drive to get down to Lake Guntersville, there was a ton of stuff in the back of my truck. It was complete pitch black when I got started. And I had forgotten my net, which was tucked behind another box that was in the back of my truck. And I made a decision not to go back for it. And right about now, I'm regretting that decision. But the good news is I am used to lipping bass. I used to do it for years. I just started using a net not too long ago, and so kind of dialed that technique in.
Hey guys, down here in Lake Guntersville during the tournament, and just caught my personal best 6.8 ounces, 22 inches. I am pumped. Let's go. We're 1 inch away from first. Let's do it, guys.
Bite's been slow, but here's another 15 and a quarter. Let's go. That's a good fish. All right, we're going in the right direction. Nice 17 and a quarter. Let's see what happens. All right, we're going in the right direction. Nice 17 and a quarter. Might be an upgrade. Mouthful of black and blue jig under a dock. Don't know if it's an upgrade, but we're gonna find out. Stuck him good. Small upgrade. Shoot. 18 3/4. I'm trying to see if I can get 19, but I don't think I can. Oh, the race is getting tight, but I gave us a 1/2 inch upgrade. 18 3/4.
There we go. Oh, whoa! No, I lost it! Oh my God, that was a big dumbass fish, bro. Oh!
So did you come down here and catch your PB?
I did, baby.
Fuck yes.
22, 6.8 pounds.
Jesus H.
I can't believe it. I really can't.
Yeah, Liz said that you guys were like all around her all day, and I knew we should have come over there because there was like nothing over here.
You guys are solid all day.
Yeah, but it's not, you know, you got to have 20s, you know, somebody's got to do something, but shit.
Yeah.
Fucking 22, baby.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I think like 4 people I know came down here and caught 22-inch fish.
Wow.
And I didn't.
So you got the people a couple days ago doing it then.
Well, Daniel Pierce came down and caught one yesterday.
Yeah.
And but I didn't catch anything. I mean, the 2 18s I caught today were the 2 biggest I caught all week.
Wow.
But you know, 22, dude. Good job.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we both beat Chad and Gene, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness.
We had is your score your final score?
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, yeah. That's.
I didn't know people. You still have till 3 to upload, so I was curious.
Yeah, we'll have to see who else is out there, but yeah, you guys had a hell of a run.
Well, we had Jack Ellis. He had a 15 all day until 10 minutes. It's like 10 minutes before it went down.
Oh, that's insane.
Then he caught an 18, like 10 minutes before the end.
Oh, that's so nuts.
Well, man, I appreciate it.
Now it's all over but the waiting and crying, because you know. But you still got the PB, so that's the key.
You know what? At the end of the day, got a PB.
Yep.
Had a fun time. It was a blast. It was a lot of fun.
All right. Well, I will see you at the award ceremony. I'm gonna go get, because my ass is wet and cold.
Oh my gosh, my butt is raw.
Yeah, I feel you there.
I need a kayak cushion, like snap.
No, I left mine out last night to get rained on, so it didn't help much. All right, dude. Well, good job. You guys smoked them today.
Hey, thank you, Ramps. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll see you in a bit.
I need to get these two teams, Team Gramps on my left and Team Wendell on my right. You guys come to the front, please. I have been involved in over 600 tournaments. I've been involved in some nail biters. I've never been this involved in one, and I've never seen them come down to this. Inaugural, first ever, 2023 Knucklehead Championship goes to Team Wendell.
But it was back to back to back, 18 inches. And Liz lost at 19 early, didn't have her net. She went all the way back to the ramp and got her net and went back, caught a 15 and patted the lead a little bit, but that gave us our limit. And then caught a 20 to anchor. And then later in the day I caught, another quarter, 3/4 inch upgrade. We thought about going where everybody else was, but Jeremy and I had been down here 2 weeks before fishing at KBF Championships. We knew there was some 19s and 20s around and we just needed one of them. And there was no hiding in the wind. There was no stopping every single one of us ground until lines out. There was nobody at the ramp until after we were done. I mean, it didn't matter how tired we were, how wore out we were, couldn't hear anything because of the wind in our ears. They didn't stop all day. And we knew, we didn't figure, there had to be two miracles. Somebody had to catch a PB, and then somebody had to catch one with minutes to go. And that's what it took to beat us. I mean, realistically, we got a great average to hold the lead the whole day. We just needed one more better bite. We didn't have a coach come and say, hey, go wrong. We were out doing our own thing, encouraging each other. But, that being said, I got to give shouts to Caro, who's one of the fishing fam who came down here, made her way into the... Catching 18 3/4 to move her team into third, right behind us. So Caro, Jay, it was great being on the water with you guys. And hats off to you guys. I mean, you had to play the underdogs, and you had to keep grinding, and you did what you had to do to beat us. But I'll be back this spring fishing the National Championship, and I'm sure many more of you will be joining us as well. So if it's your first time doing this, please continue to do it. Find your state challenge series back home. It's the same thing, just at a little bit higher level. Chad, brother.
Thank you, man.
And I'll share one more view of our trip home with my favorite landmark in southern Indiana, the covered bridge in Williams.